What's up, gamers? Good morning, good Friday morning. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Same intro every time, Neo. Do you ever shut up? Good morning. What's up, guys? How y'all doing this fine and dandy Friday morning? Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's treating you well. We are back once again to do some shiny hunting for Mew and for Dalmise. I will finish my Alola living dex at some point. No promises. Let's do this real quick so we can update our little counter here. There we go. There we go. Hope you guys are doing well and dandy. Welcome back to the stream. We are going to be shiny hunting our two Pokemon we've been hunting for a very long time. If you don't know, then I don't know what to tell you. We've been hunting these for a while. All right, let's just get on the same page here, okay? Let's get right into it. Go over to this scene, click F1 so my macro starts, and let's get it started. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing fine and dandy. I am freezing. All right? I'm gonna be honest with you, my hands are freaking cold. I am so cold. I don't know what's going on with me. I don't know what's going on in my apartment. I don't know if the heater's not turned on or something, but I am freaking cold. I'm real freaking cold. I have school in like 10 minutes. Go get educated. That's good for you. Congratulations. Hopefully it goes well. I hope your school day goes well. Good sir. I hope it goes well. I hope it is all fine and dandy up in the hood. I honestly don't know if my heater's on. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't know. I can't tell, because I am cold, and it feels cold in my apartment, but I can't tell if that's just because I'm a baby or because it's like actually cold. I don't know. Good luck at school though, Canonical. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it's you learn something. You come back to this stream tomorrow morning when I'm giving away shiny Pokemon for my birthday, and you say, Neo, I learned something today. I learned the quadratic formula, and you tell me the quadratic formula from memory. I'd be very proud of you. I'd be extremely proud of you. Wow. Great job, Canonical. Big claps. I'm a proud father. Anyways, today we're hoping to find the Dalmise so I can finish off this Alola living dex, and then we can start hunting our fossils once again. I do need to get back to hunting the Kanto fossils so we can finish the Kanto living dex. I've been trying to look at the shiny hunts I have left. I still think after this we're probably going to end up doing Gen 6 if I had to guess. Gen 6 will probably be the next generation after we do Gen 1, but you know, there's still time. We got to find Mew first, and once we find Mew, then maybe we can worry about the other ones, but we got to find Mew first. That's what we got to do first. Yo, what's up, Typical Bob? How you doing, brother? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back. I actually gotta make my thumbnail for my birthday stream. I gotta make that thumbnail. I don't want to. I'm lazy. I don't want to make the thumbnail. I need to, so I can give away shiny, so everyone can come subscribe to my channel, give me free subs. We'll see though. We'll see. I have a lot to give away. I actually need to do some prep for that stream tonight. I'm gonna be honest, this is one of the first years in my life where, like, it is completely dawned on me, like, this morning that my birthday's in, like, 2 days. Birthdays used to be a really big thing in my family, and now they're just, like, kind of not anymore. They're, like, not as big. So I kind of just forget that my birthday is coming up. That I will be 25 years old on Sunday. I think it's just because it's a really busy season right now, and I haven't had time to think about, like, the fact that I'm going up. I gotta go recite Antony's funeral oration. Oration? What is oration? What is that? Good luck? Yeah, good luck to you. I don't really know what that is. But good luck. I hope it goes well. I hope you do it and you feel proud of yourself after the fact. That's what I hope. Excuse me, Jellicent. I mean, I hope it goes well. I don't know what to tell you. I know nothing about what that is. So I don't know if that's, or reciting it is hard or difficult or easy, but I just wish you good luck. It is cold. It's cold in our apartment. I don't know if it's just because I'm next to the window or because, like, I don't know if our heater's on or not. I went to go check the thermostat, and it said it needed batteries, but I don't know if that just turns off our heat. I don't know how that works. I may need to ask my apartment, say, like, hey, what's going on here? Because I'm freaking cold. I'm upset about it. I'm gonna need to ask about that. Oh, anyways, welcome back everyone to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I was hoping to hit 5,000 on Mew by the end of this week. And technically I was going to, but unfortunately I did not stream on Wednesday because I had a very busy work day, and to be honest, I was exhausted and I didn't want to be at my computer anymore. I spent like 8 or something hours. Oh wow, the light shining right in your guys' face. I apologize. I spent like 8 or something hours working on something for John. That wasn't editing, because editing I can usually handle, but this was something else that it was a new skill I was learning. I was like, oh dude, I'm exhausted, and I just wanted to get off my computer. So I got off my computer and practiced piano for like 4 hours because I was so tired. So that was something. And because of that, I missed my stream, which means we're about 300 encounters behind where I wanted to be. But I'm sure I could probably get an extra stream I could probably get an extra stream in one of these days, and we can get that back up to where we want it to be. Hopefully. Hopefully. I don't know why we wouldn't be able to. The other thing that's probably going to throw a wrench in my schedule next week is my new computer comes in. And I'm going to have to set that up. I'm going to have to spend some time setting that up, making sure all my scenes are on it and stuff, and I'm going to unplug this computer. I'm probably going to spend an entire day setting up that new computer, so we're going to have to see. I don't know. As of right now, I'm not certain. Not sure what that's going to look like. We'll have to see. I'm hoping it doesn't take too long to set up. I do know that I need to port over a lot of the files that are necessary for like my streaming and stuff off this computer over to my hard drive so I can put them onto my new computer when they come in. I'm gonna have to do that. So I need to find where those are. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff I need to do, man. I'm behind. I just have a lot of stuff I need to do. It's gonna be a very with Playmore starting back up. My schedule has just gotten so much more busy. I'm editing weekly videos. You know, I want to get to work back on my own stuff, but I can't really work on my stuff until my computer comes in because my current computer can't handle it. You know, I'm busy doing other stuff as well. Like, it's going to be a very busy season for me. It's hard for me to try to find time to do, like, extra stuff that I'd like to do. So I want to be making my own videos, and I have to do stuff for my job. It's stuff that I want to do, it's stuff that I also need to get done. It's just a very busy season right now. My January, February, probably a little bit of March too, with Playmore still going on, is going to be an extremely busy time. I'm going to have a very busy first quarter of the year. And then hopefully after that we can chill out a little bit and enjoy ourselves. But I think for now it's going to be a little bit of a busy period. But hey, a shiny Delmice would definitely make me feel better. You hear that, game? And it's just as a reminder, Drampa went double odds, so like, I don't think you should too. I don't want to be that guy, but Drampa did go double odds. So, you really shouldn't be going double odds, you know? Just saying. I'm just saying. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's been a busy time, so I got a lot of stuff to do. Gotta pay taxes soon too. It's my first year paying taxes as a contractor and not as a W-2 employee, which is gonna be weird. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I gotta do, man. It's a lot of stuff I gotta do. It's okay though. That's part of being an adult. I'm turning 25 on Sunday and I'm complaining about having too much to do. Wah, shut up. Neo, literally no one cares. Please stop talking. Do 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 do. No Marini. Oh, there's a dumbass. Do 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 do. It does make me wonder if the I don't know. Mew's gonna be interesting. I hope Mew doesn't go too far over odds. Then again, I don't really hope any of my full odds hunts go over odds. My hope for all of my full odds hunts is they end under odds. That is always my hope. I always want them to be under odds. I'll take over odds on all these other hunts that take much less time to get there. But with like Mew and Deoxys and Jirachi and all of those, let's keep them under odds. Let's make them easy. Statistically, that's not going to happen. Statistically, we'll have at least one of them go over odds. Statistically, 1 out of every 3 of your hunts is supposed to go over odds. It would be interesting to add up all my encounters and all my different hunts and see how many hunts I had go over odds and how many hunts I had go under odds. Like at the end of the living decks, and see what my over odds percentage was. Because the way it works is you should be under odds like 63% of the time. So it would be interesting to see if that was the case in my entire history of shiny hunting. I don't know if that would be, though. I don't know if I'd believe it. I feel like I've been luckier than that. It's hard, though, because a lot of the hunts, you can't really track whether or not they were under odds or over odds because they were sandwich hunts in Scarlet and Violet. Or, you know, what's the word? Outbreak hunts in Blizzard's Arceus. It's kind of hard to determine whether or not the Pokemon were supposed to be that way or not. Do 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 do. Man, not a lot of downline spawning this time. I know it's only a 1%er, but I think Harvest. Does Harvest raise it to 50%? Or like maybe I guess it raises it to a quarter? I forget what the percentage is. Do 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 do. The nice thing about streaming shiny hunts is even, like, at least in a recording, because I have to cut it at a certain point, people can be like, oh, well, you didn't actually find the shiny. You just made a recording of just when you hacked it in. But with a stream, like, even if no one's watching, I can still point to the stream and say, look. Look. I did find it. I really did. I promise. I promise I found it, okay? I promise. Alright, well, nothing here. A lot of Cloudpus, though. Just Cloudpus all over the place. There you are. There you are, dumbass. We'll see. I think we're gonna hit like 1,200. No, we should hit like 1,300 today. I think that's on the dot. We'll hit 1,300 if we do our regular like 150 an hour. That's what we should see today. Which is close to odds. I don't think we'll be doing this hunt tomorrow though, just due to the fact that I'll be trading Pokemon for my birthday the whole day. birthday stream, give away all my shinies. Here you go. This one's for you. I don't even know what's the best shiny that I have to give away. Because I'm not giving away Zygarde because it has a different form that I can keep for my decks. But there has to be a Pokemon in that whole group of Pokemon I have that's like the nicest Pokemon to get. I probably also should just make a wheel of what Pokemon you get, because there's a bunch of Pokemon in there that's like, we'll just make a wheel of whatever Pokemon it lands on is what you get. Because otherwise I'm just going to be left with all like my Pokemon Go shinies just sitting there. I should probably make a wheel too by species rather than by how many I have, because I have like so many Duskulls from community days and stuff like that. And I know people don't just want like a Duskull. They want to be able to choose what they get. Or not choose what they get, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. They're gonna want to be able to feel like there was some agency in what they got, rather than being like, oh well, it was statistically likely for me to get the Duskull from Pokemon Go. Oh! Why do I have a message? What's going on here? Oh. Alright. Sorry, I just found something. Sorry, I was just spotting something. Oh, that's not right. Alright, I'll do it in a second. Right, there. Bop. Right. There we go. There we go. Aegislash seems a little bit worried about his ability to battle. Aegislash, you're fine, dude. You're literally like level 100 compared to like this level 40 Dhelmise. I think you'll be okay. Chill out. Chill out, dog. Goodness gracious. Whiny. Just whiny. Whiny little baby. Alright. Let's get back to it. It'll be interesting to see when I find this Mew, because then we'll be able to tell how out of our minds we were for our shiny Kanto event. Like, hey, Neo, it would have taken you 5,000 encounters just to find this Mew, bro. There's no way you were finding it that night. Because I think after I did the math, like, even if I were to be awake all 24 hours and be incredibly consistent, I think I was only going to hit like 1,200 encounters on Mew total. So. Look at that Dhelmise popping in and out of the screen. I probably should kill one Dhelmise just so I can get the Brilliant encounters randomly, but I don't know, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't even think the Brilliant encounters shiny rate raises that much when you take out one, it just allows them to spawn. I'd have to check. Feels like a waste of time though. Sword and Shield could have been so good for shiny hunting if they added that battled mechanic. If they added that Pokemon battled mechanic, it would have been such a sick thing. In fact, it would have been cool if they had the foresight to do auto battling like they did in Scarlet and Violet in Sword and Shield, so you could knock out 500 of the Pokemon. And even if the shinies weren't available in the overworld, then you can do a 1 in 512 hunt just by running around and encountering Pokemon in the wild after you've knocked out 500 Pokemon. Because the hardest part of the 500 knockout method, one, outside the fact that it doesn't work, and so outside of Brilliant Pokemon, is the fact that you need to knock out 500 of them. Like, that takes a long freaking time. Knocking out 500 of these Pokemon? I mean, if at my rate of 450 encounters in 3 hours, that doesn't include all the battle animations, it'd probably take you 4 hours by itself just to take out all the Pokemon that you would need to get to that highest amount. And then it doesn't even work. It's only for one type of Pokemon that Brilliance spawns. It's just horrible. So stupid. It's sad that there's so many Pokemon in Sword and Shield that aren't available in other games, because it's like, I have to hunt it here, you know? I don't have to hunt this here specifically. I could hunt this in a different game, but like, all the Gen 8 Pokemon, like Cloudpuss and stuff, it's not in any other game other than this game, so I have to hunt it here. But there's no other way to hunt it other than Masuda method, which is the best method in this game. I don't want to do 500 Masuda methods in a row. That doesn't sound fun at all. I mean, I don't want to do that many Masuda method hunts. Masuda method's not that fun, okay? Some people enjoy Masuda method legitimately. I don't know. I decided to do Delmise without Masuda method because I just didn't want to. I didn't want to do a third Masuda method in a row. I'm gonna have to Masuda method at some point. Like Galarian Corsola, I'm gonna have to Masuda method, and I have to Masuda method 2 of those. So it's just sucky. It's just annoying. Dun, dun, dun. I played Terraria once, and I kind of enjoyed it. Terraria just feels like a more complicated Minecraft, but then again, Minecraft's getting more and more complicated with how much stuff they add to it, man. It's interesting. I think Minecraft's one of those games that gets like, it doesn't really get that much more complicated because you can play it without really diving into a lot of the deep stuff in it, but it's always getting more complex. Like, it's very simple, but can be complex. It's an interesting thing about that game. I need to play Minecraft again at some point. I haven't played it since before the Caves and Cliffs update was announced. In fact, I think I played a server where we used a plugin to get the Caves and Cliffs update, but it didn't actually, like, the Caves and Cliffs update wasn't there. We used, like, a plugin or something to get the caves. That was supposed to be super cool. Do-do-do-do-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do did did it did 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 did. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Look at all those Dummies down there. I will come to you, Dummies, at some point. Just wait. I still can't believe I spent money on... I can't believe that YouTube was slowing down people's computers for AdBlock. I mean, it makes sense as is how they make their money, so people using AdBlock just hurts their business, like, on the whole. But man, it's just like, I can't believe they went that far. Like, I guess it was bound to happen at some point, but that's crazy to me. It's just crazy. I still want to hit odds on Mew before the end of the month, so I may try to pick up an extra stream somewhere along the lines somewhere along the way to get my 300 encounters that I missed the other day for Mew. The only hope now is to get Dhelmise. I don't want to hunt Dhelmise tomorrow. Or I don't want to be not hunting Dhelmise tomorrow is what I mean. Like, I want to find it, because I'm going to need the Switch to do the trades. And I don't want to be not doing Dhelmise encounters, so I'd rather just find it and then not have to worry about it, you know? I really should have thought about bringing, so apparently there's a method with Mew to catch it in a dive ball where you bring a Magikarp, and then after bringing the Magikarp, you hope that Mew transforms. And after it transforms into your Magikarp, it becomes, easier to catch. Like, it has a really easy catch rate, because apparently the catch rate, it's not the catch rate of Mew, that's the catch rate of whatever Pokemon transforms to. Catch it in a Beast Ball. In Pokemon Emerald? Yeah, I got you. That was my plan all along, was to catch it in a Beast Ball. 100%. Yeah, I just want to catch it in a Beast Ball. That's really all I want to do. For sure. You get it. You get it. In Gen 3? Yeah. Catching it in a Beast Ball in Gen 3 would be sick. Anyways, I didn't want to do all that because my biggest fear was that it would use Metronome and then roll Explosion, which could actually happen. And that terrifies me. I'd rather just Master Ball it. For all of these hunts, I'd rather just Master Ball it. I don't want to take the risk and lose a Pokemon, you know? It would suck. I don't want to do that. Literally the least likely thing. True. It's so unlikely to have a shiny Mew in a Beast Ball, it's literally impossible. That's how unlikely it is. It's so unlikely, it's impossible. Do you call something unlikely if it's impossible, or you just call it impossible? What's up, Hayden? How you doing, homie? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, I don't think you call something impossible unlikely. You just call it impossible. Because unlikely means, oh, there's a chance. But impossible means, yeah, there's no way in hell you're getting that. And, I don't know if I like that, personally, you know? What's that face? Why are you making that face at me, huh? What's your problem? Trying to pick a fight or something? What's going on here? Doom, doom. Pull up? No. You pulled up to my stream and you're picking fights out here, making those faces at me? Watch it, bro. I have all the power here. You won't be able to make those faces if I ban you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, how's that feel, huh? But you're shaking in your boots now. You're like, oh no, I'm gonna lose my NeoHere streaming. I'm gonna use my NeoHere chatting privileges. See, now you're scared. Now you understand who you're dealing with. You think I'm not willing to drop the ban hammer? What in the world's going on? Hello? What has happened? Anyways, I'd be scared of me if I were you. I'm a scary dude, man. I got a lot of power. And not a lot of patience, if you know what I'm saying. And that's not a good combo for you chatters. A lot of power and not a lot of patience is like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble, you know? And you say it like that, too. You say, I'm in trouble. Do, do, do. Widowy. I'm widowy in so much trouble. It's funny, Georgie's a 5th and 6th grade teacher, and some of her kids legitimately will have, like, lisps and stuff like that, and they'll sound like that. Now, I don't think they're saying I'm widowy hinda witty, but they do sound like that, and it's kind of cute. You know, when it's a kid saying I'm widowy hinda witty, it's a little cringe, you know, it's a little bit cringe, but you know, whatever. When these kids do it, it's sweet. It's like, aw. Like a little child, you know? I'm a widowy. Literally. Wid. Where does the wid come from? I said my L's is W's until like middle school, yeah. That's like Georgie's kids at the school, how to do speech therapy. Okay, so I have a question for that. Is it like I don't understand a lot about like lisps and stuff like that. Is it like a physical impairment where like your mouth has a hard time making the kind of shape it needs to make to make the l sound, or is it like just you weren't like I don't know like how does I don't understand. I don't understand if it's like you just like because you know some kids get like taught how to speak, like you know you help them make those. I just talked really fast and I like sorted my words. Oh, okay, interesting. Interesting. I need to be more centered on the screen. There we go. Like there. It's just an interesting thing. I don't, at least I don't remember being in class today because of the, they made me sound it out every time I went there. I just liked it because it got me out of class. Hey, that's fair. But hey, I mean, it got you out of class and it helped you. I mean, I know my wife and her sister went to reading therapy for a while because there were some struggles reading. So like, it happens to everyone, you know? It happens to all of us, all right? Sometimes the shape of your teeth and the mouth results in a lisp. Okay, so it is like a physical impairment that you have to learn from. Also, hi, Guy. How are you, homie? How are you, Guy? Bad. Because of the thing that... Do you mean because of the thing? I'm trying to be vague. We just have the worst luck times, you know? Alright, dude, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I really don't get it. I don't know who has it out against us. I don't know who has it out against us. It's crazy, dude. It's stupid. It's so dumb. Don't worry, I'm not listening. Alright, don't worry. I got you. And if it gets out, then it's your fault. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know why it happens so consistently. It's like everything's going well, and then all of a sudden... And it's always annoying because it's like out of our control, you know? It's just horrible. Anyways. Listen, Guy, I'll find a shiny Delmise and I'll make it all better. I think that'll do something, right? I'm gonna have lunch and finish my tanks. Yeah. Thomas the Tank Engine. What are you guys doing tonight? What are you guys going out and doing tonight, Guy? You guys having a fun night out of the town? Do, do, do. A fun night out on the town. Going partying. They're gonna go widowy so crazy. Just going out for dinner? Ah, okay. Alright, well, listen, Blood. I want you to know you have my blessing for this dinner. I want you, before you eat, to think that NeoHere, Landon Carter, has blessed this food. And tell Abby that too before you eat. Be like, hey Abby, just so you know, Landon blessed this food for us. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, amen. We forget to do things together sometimes. We always do things, but with friends or family too. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, Georgie and I have added that to our schedule now. We have scheduled out time in our week that we spend together, specifically just us. So Saturdays after my stream, we always go get lunch together now during the school year because we just found that trying to go out on Friday nights was really difficult because Georgie would get back from working an insanely long day because she's at the school from 7:30 until 5:30. So she gets off a 10-hour workday and just wants to rest and stuff. So we tried to do Friday night dates and it just didn't work out. So now we do Saturday night date. We do Saturday right after my stream. Her and I go out and we'll have lunch together and stuff. And then Sunday after church, we'll have coffee and talk about the upcoming week. So we spend the weekend. We spend some good time over the weekend together. Second week in a row, we've gone out to lunch and dinner, just something to look forward to each week. Yeah, it's super nice. It's weird, when you live with someone for such a long time, you kind of forget how nice it is just spending time with them. That's a planned out of the house time, and that's not surrounded by oh, I gotta do this chore or this thing or pick up, or I gotta work, it's just you kind of forget how nice it is to just spend that time with them. That's not normal, is because living with each other is so normal that it doesn't feel special anymore, which is sad. So you have to make that time special by going out and doing something specific with that person. It's so strange. Because when you're dating, I remember in high school, Georgie and I just wanted to spend all our time together. We wanted to be around each other all the time, and every time we spent time together that was outside of school, it was really special. It just felt awesome. Because, we were always consistently making that time. But when you no longer have to make that time to see each other because you live with each other, making that time becomes, I don't want to say it's a chore because it's not something I don't want to do. It just becomes more of it becomes more important to make that time. Because now that you live with each other, it's well, otherwise that time's not going to happen. It's a very interesting thing. It's a very interesting shift in dynamic. But yeah, that's good. I'm glad you guys are doing that because it's very nice to just spend time with your significant other and just talk, I mean, Georgie and I, every couple of months or something, will take time to be is there anything you're dreaming about, you really want to do or that you're super excited about? And then we'll share that with one another, I'll talk about my future plans for work and what I'm excited about. She'll talk about, starting a family one day and stuff like that, and that's always really nice to just share that kind of stuff with one another. Because again, when you live with that person, you just expect them to know your life because they're always in your life. Sometimes you gotta take the time to share that with them, keep them in on the loop. It's nice, especially during busier seasons like this. For me, with this being a busier season of editing Play More and all the other stuff I got going on in the background that I'm not going to say on stream, but I do have going on. Being able to just take time to spend time with Georgie and not, do anything work-wise on the computer is super nice. I guess just get to share what I'm excited about and stuff. Do 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 do. I really wonder how many encounters it's going to take me to reach this, this Mew. A shiny Mew. Do 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 do. How's my computer coming along? I should probably look at my email and see how close my computer is to being shipped out and finished. I want it to get shipped out today because that means it'll come in on like Monday or Wednesday, but we'll have to see. Let's see. Let's see if I've received an email about work that's been happening on it. When is my computer coming in? Oh, I have received an email. Oh? Oh, yeah. It just has to get packaged and shipped today. It might come in on Monday. Maybe. Well, no, I guess post offices don't work on the weekends. It might come in on Monday. Do post offices work on? It's 2-day shipping, so if they ship it today, no, it's not going to show up on Sunday, is it? I don't have time to set it up on Sunday. Guy, you and I, one of these days next week are gonna have to chat on the, on my phone the whole day because I'm gonna be setting up my computer all day. I won't even be able to talk to you. I won't have Discord on my computer. We're just gonna have to talk on my chat on my phone all day. So I set up this new computer. I'm so excited it's finally coming in though, man. Gravity Rush music W? True. Big W. Big old W. Le Havina, greatest song. You know, I've never played Gravity Rush. I hate to be this guy. This playlist is made for me by my mod. He just picks the best video game music and throws it all in here. And to be fair, the music adds to the stream vibes for real. I remember doing that one stream a couple days back where I didn't have music because of the whole, you know, ad block thing. Not that I use ad block. I would never. Me? No. I would not steal from YouTube like that. Super underrated song in a not very well-known game. Really? I've heard a lot about Gravity Rush, though. I have, at least. I don't know if that's just because I'm in the gaming community, but I've heard a lot about Gravity Rush. Maybe it's just from people, though, who love the music. Like, it sounds like Gravity Rush is really well known for its music. Sorry. I had to plug in my controller so it doesn't die. Do, 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 do. What did I name my last Delmise? I should probably look that up. What did I name my last Delmise? So I can rename this Delmise when I find it after the last Delmise that unfortunately did not count. Gravity Rush 2 got delayed and then didn't sell well, and Sony broke apart the studio, unfortunately. Just such a nice world and vibe. Damn. Damn it, Sony. Why would you do this to us? Cringe. You can't spell Sony without... Son, what the hell are you thinking? You know? That's, I think that's right. Sounds about right. That makes sense to me, at least. You know? Makes sense to me. What starter Pokemon would you like to see return in a Legends Kyurem game? Well, I technically just saw all the starters return in the Blueberry Disc DLC, or Blueberry Academy DLC. Hate to be a nerd emoji, but I technically just saw all of them return. What starters would I like to see get new forms, though? So they can't be Unova. So that doesn't count. Let me think here. What are Pokemon that I think were missed? Pokemon that I think they whiffed on. Okay, here's what I'll say. I think Chikorita. Chikorita doesn't get enough love. Everyone hates on Chikorita. We need Chikorita to get some love already, alright? The only other grass-type Pokemon I would think of is Chespin, because people don't really like Chespin, and but Chestnut's kind of cool. I kind of like Chestnut, so like, I don't think it needs a new form, but we really need to give some love to Chikorita. Water Pokemon? I don't think you can do the original trio. I don't think you could do Squirtle or Bulbasaur or Charmander. I think those need to stay untouched. So that leaves us Mudkip. A new Mudkip form would be super cool, and Mudkip is hella popular. But so would a new Piplup form. Meganium absolutely could have a different form. That's a good candidate. Yeah, I like getting a new Meganium. Water type, honestly, well, no, you can't do Froakie because of Gen 6, and Gen 7 already got. Which generations didn't get a one in Legends Arceus? So it was Gen 2, Gen 5, and Gen 7. So Gen 3, well, that would take on Meganium though, but that leaves us with 3, 4, and 6. So if it had to be based off 3, 4, and 6, I would say. I'd say Mudkip, Turtwig, and Fennekin. I think those would be a really cool 3 candidates. Seeing a regional Delphox would be cool because of the whole mage aesthetic. Seeing a regional Torterra would be cool because every time I see a new Torterra form made, it looks so cool with like the whole world on its shell sort of idea. But we just got Terrapago, so maybe that doesn't make a lot of sense. And then Mudkip is just a fan favorite. Like everyone loves Mudkip. But I think if I didn't have to pick generations that weren't used in the previous Legends game, I would definitely go Meganium, Swampert, or probably actually let's go to probably Meganium, Empoleon, and Delphox. I think that's what I would do. I think those would be the 3 I pick. I think that's I think seeing a regional Empoleon would be really cool, in my opinion. I don't know if that's cringe or not, but I think that's a really sick 3. Holt, okay. So we'll name it. Apparently I named my last Delmise Holt, so we're gonna name this upcoming one Holt as well. What do you think of those three picks, Guy? What do you think? Where would you disagree with me? Where would you put yours? Or DJ Retro, what are yours? I would love to know yours. Cause I think Meganium has to get a pick. I think Meganium has to get a pick. I feel like Meganium gets hated on so much that we need to give it a different form. Something that's maybe a little bit more dinosaur-esque and makes it at least a little bit either more cute if you want to go cutesy or more intimidating if you want to go intimidating. But I don't think Meganium gets enough love. I think Chikorita gets hated on a lot comparatively to Totodile and Cyndaquil, and Cyndaquil already got love. Totodile doesn't need more love. Let's give Meganium some love. But yeah, my picks would definitely be Empoleon, Meganium, and what did I just say? Empoleon, Meganium, and Delphox. Those would be my 3 picks, I think. Plus, at that point, they're all different kinds of animals, too. And to be honest, I don't even think I liked the Pokemon they picked for Legends Arceus. Mine would be Torchic, Totodile, and Chespin. Okay. That's also a pretty good solid three picks. I can respect those. What if they just went off the wall and said, you know what, here's a Gen 9 starter. We're gonna go Sprigatito and Polion. And Delphox. Like, what? Do we really need a new Meowscarada already? That Pokemon just came out. Huh? What? That's how I felt about them giving more evolutions to Applin. Even though the Hydrapple is sick. I was like, why are we giving... Like, Applin just came out. We need to give it more Evos already? Like, really? Is that... No? I mean, I guess. Cool. Guy, do you have a separate 3 picks? If you're still listening, what are your 3 picks, homie? I'd love to know what you would think. Torchic, Totodile, and Chespin are 3 pretty solid picks as well. I'll give you that. I don't know. For me, I kind of wish the Legends game took their starter picks and the regional forms they gave them and gave them the starter Pokemon that don't get enough love, you know? It's kind of hard with Gen 4, because Gen 4 is kind of adored by everyone, and Gen 3 is adored by everyone. I think it's hard to give any of the Gen 3 starters a new form, because everyone loves Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip. Like, I don't think there's... everyone has a separate amount of love for those Pokemon. Sceptile is some people's favorite Pokemon. People love Torchic, it's adorable, and Mudkip is just Mudkip. I mean, everyone loves those Pokemon. And I would really like to see them redeem starters that don't get enough love with regional forms, you know? So let's think the last starters. You had Cyndaquil, and to be honest, I think Totodile is the most popular Gen 2 starter. Cyndaquil is definitely the second most popular. So they gave Cyndaquil more love, which to be fair, it needed. I don't think a lot of people like Cyndaquil as much as they should. But then again, also its regional form kind of sucked. I don't want to be a hater. Hisuian Typhlosion is not that cool. It's really not. By the way, guys, just so you know, the sun is rising and I'm about to go into heaven, so if it looks like there's a huge glare coming in on the camera, it's because there is. I'm about to go to heaven. There's nothing I can do to stop it. I apologize. We can use Gen 9 starters, then how about Litten, Quaxley, and Bulbasaur? I would be shocked if they ever give Legends form to a original starter. I'd be shocked if they did that. I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I feel like they're too iconic. Those starters are way too iconic for them to give them new forms, in my opinion at least. I don't think it'd be a risk for them to do it, but I think they would. I don't think they would do it. But if we were to give Gen 9 Pokemon a new form, I definitely think Quaxley should get it, because Quaxley gets hated on, bro. People do not like Quaquaval. And I mean, I get it. It's a duck with a thick dump truck. It's a little bit concerning, but come on. Quaquaval's not that bad. Like, people hate on Quaquaval so much, but Quaquaval's not that bad. I thought it was kind of sick. But then again, I respect a fat dumpy when I see one, you know? I got mine. We all know that. Quaxley, Chimchar, Chikorita. I like those 3. That's a pretty good 3 as well. I can respect that. Yeah, I just have a hard time believing that they'll ever give a new form to a Gen 1 starter. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I think that would be way too much for them to do. Gen 1 starters, I think, will go untouched outside of, like... I mean, granted, they did give them, like, Gigantamax forms and stuff like that, but those weren't very different from the original forms. Also, I also feel like Gen 1 starters already get a lot of love, you know? They got Megas. Charizard got 2 Megas. They got Gigantamax forms. You know, I think people are just ready for them to have... to give some love to some other starter lines. I think I like my 3 the most. I think I like Chikorita, Mudkip, and Fennekin. I think those are... Or no, sorry, not Mudkip. Piplup. Chikorita, Piplup, and Fennekin. I like those 3 a lot. The only other one I could see being switched is because we just got Legends Arceus, and we had the Gen 4 starters available in those games, that they switched Mudkip out for they switch out Mudkip for what's it called? For Piplup. So, but those are my 3 picks. I would like to see Chikorita, Piplup, and yeah, I'd like to see Chikorita, Piplup, and whatever the last one I just said was, I forgot. Chikorita, Piplup, and Fennekin. Those are the 3 that I'd like to see. Plus, I do feel like the other Gen 6 starters get forgotten about a lot outside of Froakie. Like, everyone loves Froakie. We all love Froakie because of Greninja, but we forget so quickly about our homies Chespin and Fennekin that I feel like they need a little bit more love. Meganium has Ghost Grass and Polio has Water Fighting. Delphox is Fire Dark. I don't know. It would have to make sense with the design aspect of it. I don't know about Meganium being Grass Ghost. And Poleon being Water Fighting, I can see. That could make sense. I could see that. I don't know. Fire Dark is just... I don't know, man. Fire Dark's too... We've had Fire Dark types before. If we were to get a dual typing, I would like to see dual typings on starters that hasn't happened yet. So, for instance, like, Grass, it can't be paired with Ground, it can't be paired with Fighting, it can't be paired with Dark, or any other type that's previously been on a starter Pokemon. I would like to see new types we haven't seen on those specific starter type Pokemon. That's what I'd like to see. So, I would hope to be able to see that. Have we had a... Yeah, we just had a Water Fighting type in Quaquaval. So we just had Water Fighting in Quaquaval. So then what? I know I'm on low battery. I'm plugged in. Oh wait, no I'm not. Wait, why is this not charging? What's going on here? Weird. Alright, I'll plug it into this one then. For some reason, that is just not charging, bro. What the heck? Okay, Blaziken is Fire Ground. For Alligator is Water Ice. Just not a Steel Grass. That'd be pretty sick. Alright, here, I'm going into heaven. You're not gonna be able to see me for a while. I'm going up. I'm seeing the Father. Yeah, I mean, those would be pretty cool. I'd rate them. I think the one thing I didn't like about... Well, it was actually kind of cool. I like the fact that they didn't reveal the Hisuian forms of the starters before the games came out, but at the same time, you didn't know... You didn't know what the, You didn't know what this type of the starter was you were picking, but then again, you never really know. He's ascending the afterlife? Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm officially dead. This is the one hard part about morning streams, man, and I can't fix it. I need to get curtains. That's what I need to do. I need to get some curtains. Or I guess just start streaming at 10 o'clock. I don't really like that option. It's just so bright. There's like a good 90 seconds on stream where I ascend to heaven. Honestly though, I'd love to find a shiny during this portion, you know? If I can find a shiny Pokemon while I'm ascending into the afterlife. Bro put his Discord on light mode? Yeah, that's what happened. The sun put its Discord on light mode. I much prefer it in dark mode, but whatever. Or midnight mode, as they say. Is that what they say? Maybe that's a different theme. I forgot. Do, 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 do. Boing. Do, 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 do. Oh, Delmise. Can you please show up today, buddy? Well, I've officially been streaming for an hour, so that's good. We're ahead of schedule on encounters. I love to see that, but all right, we're about to leave heaven. We're descending. I can see the sun slowly getting out of the frame. It's happening ever so slightly. You'll slowly start to see your vision come back. I'm sorry, chat. It's weird visibly watching the sunset on that camera. Like, you can easily see the sun setting. It's kind of cool, though. See, there we go. We're coming back. And we're back. Welcome back, gamers. Sorry I had to go up to heaven real quick. I had to go talk to my dude. My dog up there, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Alright, so let's see if we got a Legends Johto game. I don't think my opinion's changed that much. Either switch Chikorita for Snivy or Trico. One of those two. The other two stay the same. But honestly, I'd be kind of annoyed if we got a Legends Johto game. I want Legends Unova. I don't really care that much about Johto. I understand that realistically we're probably gonna get something Johto related. I mean, it's either Johto or Unova. It's one of those two. We're either getting Johto or Unova. That's it. That's just the reality of it. We're either getting Unova or Johto. I'm hoping for Unova personally, because I'm a bigger Unova fan than I am a Johto fan, and we've been getting so many Unova hints that it's hard for me to believe we're not getting that. If they do Legends Johto, of course they're going to have Froakie as one of the starters. Why would they have Froakie as one of the starters? I don't think they gave Greninja a new form. Greninja's too popular. I mean, I guess they could, but I feel like if you want to give Pokemon that are not very seen new forms, you wouldn't give it to Greninja. Greninja's like one of the most popular Pokemon of all time. It's extremely popular. It's actually insane how popular it is. Because Greninja is a ninja, and this is Japan. I don't think Japan... Just because it's Japan doesn't mean it has to have a ninja in it. I don't know if I agree with that. Plus, if they were changing it, they're not going to keep it a ninja. They'd probably change it to something else. Like, most of the regional forms change the reasoning that a Pokemon is what it is. So, if they were to move Greninja over to Japan, it would just stay Greninja, probably, because it's still a ninja. If you were to make a Pokemon a ninja, then that makes more sense. But Greninja already is a ninja. So you don't, like, add that to it, you know? Doom, 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 doom. Do 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 do. No. I don't know. I would just like to see Pokemon that are, you know, It's harder in Johto, though, because there's so many regions based off Japan. Like, what? Like, so many of those Pokemon are based off Japan and regions of Japan. Like, what do you even do? Like, that's hard. They didn't even change the forms of the past Hisuian forms that much. The only one they really changed was Decidueye, but Decidueye is still like an archer at the end of the day. Like, they didn't even change what the Pokemon are, like, really inspired by. Because Decidueye in its form is still an archer. It's just, like, a less ghostly archer? Like, it's still Robin Hood, except it's got, like, a little cap on. Now that I look back on it, the Hisuian forms were not that something to rave about. They were not that sick. Like, starters getting new regional forms, cool idea. Execution? I don't know, man. I don't think it was that cool. Maybe I'm just a hater. I mean, I am. I'm definitely just a hater. But it's just like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling it. You know? I just don't know if I'm feeling it. Do 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 do. Show me shiny Delmice. Dang it. I really hope I find this thing today, man. I hope so. From a historical perspective, Decidueye was the coolest for me. Oh, I love Decidueye. I love Decidueye. Decidueye was so cool. You mean the Hisuian forms, right? Whoops. Imagine that was shiny. They just said boo, sad ghostly Typhlosion. I know, I hated Typhlosion, man. Typhlosion could have been so much more. I'm so sad. I mean, here's what the regional forms that like really vibe with me is when they completely change up the entire Pokemon because it lives in a different environment. So like the best example of these is Alolan Sandshrew and Alolan Vulpix. The fact that they completely changed typing and changed their visual look because they live in the snow, like, oh, a Sandshrew became an igloo because it's still like an armadillo, right? And an igloo is a tough thing, it's a tough bit of ice, but it lived in the Isolon and became an ice and steel type. That's so cool. I love those regional forms. Those regional forms are the ones that make so much sense to me. And it's also because, like, they had to adapt to the environment, new predators, new, you know, ecological kind of places they live. I think because the first two stages, they kind of have to keep the final evolution make sense visually. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because they don't change how Rowlet and Dartrix looks. And if they change how Rowlet and Dartrix looks, then maybe. Yeah, that makes sense. I get you. But then I would also say, I think the only reason they did that was because they didn't want to spoil that they got new forms in the end. You know? Like, I think that's the only reason they did that. They're like, oh, we can't show a Hisuian Rowlet off rip because then they won't know it's a Hisuian Decidueye at the end. Or they will know it's a Hisuian Decidueye at the end. It's like to keep the secret. So, I mean, it could be possible that right off rip we see not Hisuian, but, you know, whatever the form is, starters. If you know, the spoiler's kind of out of it, but I don't know. We'll see. It's also hard for me to imagine them giving specific forms to, like, the base starters, because the base starters is what everyone associates with as starters. It's hard for me to see them giving those Pokemon forms, you know? I would love it, though. I mean, I'm not against it, it's hard for me to see it. But yeah, I would love to see that. I mean, I think what we would all love to see is what something like when John played the Alta Red game, I would love to see them completely type flip starters. Like, we're talking about, oh, well, you need one grass, fire, water starter, so we'll pick Chikorita, Piplup, Fennekin. But imagine if they completely type switched the starters for their forms. I would love that. I mean, you give me like a water Cyndaquil where it's like water coming out of its back rather than fire? Bro, that would have been so cool. Now, that would be them really bucking the system. But I would love that. That would be so cool if they did that. In fact, I hope they do that at some point. But I agree with you, Guy. It does, because the evolutions has to make sense up the way, it does limit them if they keep the first two stages the same. I mean, take it this way. Let's do what my favorite thing they do with regional forms is, and let's make a regional Rowlet that has a different second stage and a different third stage. It's not like Dartrix and Decidueye, it's like something else and something else entirely. Where they do a branched evolution based off of whether or not it's a new, like a regional form or the base Alolan form. Like, I would love that. That would be so cool. I mean, just imagine that, bro. Plus, I think there's more hype to... I mean, I guess there's a bit of hype to seeing old starters get new forms, but I think there's even more hype to seeing a new form of a starter and what it's going to evolve into. Everyone gets so pumped for seeing what our starters are going to evolve into. I mean, when I think about, like, Pokemon fan art coming out as the games get released, I think most fan art comes out of the starter evolutions. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Guy, because you're probably in the art community more than I am, but I feel like of all the Pokemon that get, like, speculative fan art, it's the starter evolutions that always get the most speculative fan art when we don't know what the starters are. So giving us a brand new starter form that's going to have 2 new second and third stage evolutions would be the best way to handle that. I would love to see that. I really hope they let us shiny hunt the Galarian birds at some point. I would love to shiny hunt the Galarian birds. I want to hunt them so bad, man. I want to hunt them so bad. Do. Whoops. Hello, Cloudburst. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would love to see that. Anyways, I really hope I get to shiny hunt those Pokemon at some point. Still, my hope is that they give us whatever remake they give us, in that remake we can hunt the legendaries that they gave us in Blueberry Academy. Like, I want to be able to hunt Glastrier, Spectrier, all of them. That'd be really nice. I'd like to be able to do that. And if they make it a more standard Pokemon game with, like, soft resets and stuff like that, that'd be great. In fact, the fact that we don't have a way to soft reset the game in Switch is stupid. Because there are games on Switch that have soft reset capabilities, they just need to make it. The fact that the way we're supposed to soft reset our games now is by completely closing the program in the Switch hardware and then opening it back up is stupid. They really should just make it to where there's a soft reset combo that takes you right back to the title screen. I don't know why there isn't. In an open world game, it doesn't make sense, but in a game like Sword and Shield, not doing it just doesn't make sense. The one thing I do love about the Hisuian forms is that there are really a lot of regional forms that they've made. I love that they make the regional form shinies look like the original forms. Like, Hisuian Typhlosion and Hisuian Decidueye kind of do that. Hisuian Samurai not so much. Because it looks more like it's go straight white rather than looking like its previous form. But I love it when they do that. Like with the Galarian Birds. I love that the Galarian Birds shinies look like the original Cantonian Bird shinies. Or just Cantonian Birds. Not their shinies, but the Cantonian Birds. Like, that looks so cool, dude. It's a very smart idea. Did I have that encounter? I can't tell what I just did there. I think I pressed the wrong button. No, I did the right thing. Do 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 do. Guy, I have a question for you, and I wanna know your answer because I know you have opinions about this, and I wanna know what you think as a contractor for thumbnails. I wanna know your perspective on it, as someone who is I would say a savant at thumbnails, a thumbnail savant. If you're still listening, what do you think? Like, honestly, if you were to be not holding back at all, what do you feel about the hand-drawn thumbnail craze that's taken up a lot of YouTube, especially Pokemon YouTube and video game YouTube in general? Like, what do you think about the hand-drawn thumbnail thing? Because, you know, the more and more I see people doing it, it just makes me wonder. It's I don't know. I'm assuming this isn't the new meta and it's just people choosing to do what they think works. But I also know it's an insane amount more work for artists. Like, your job would, like, you would not be able to do as much as you do if you had to do hand-drawn thumbnails for everything, right? The only thing I like about it is I feel like it gives artists more jobs. Like, more and more artists are able to do art as a full-time job because they have the income of thumbnails that they need to make. I don't like them at all, purely because the style quickly becomes the same, which saturates everything, and for me, anyways, illustrated stuff was always so stressful and time-consuming. Yeah, I was about to say, I mean, I feel like artistically it would be difficult because you have to make something in the same style, but once you have a style, it's not that hard to replicate. But yeah, I do agree. I really don't know where it started. I feel like Alpharad started it, but I don't know if Alpharad got it from somewhere else. But the more and more it happens, the more and more it feels like everyone's just doing what Alpharad does, you know? I think people do it because it's easier to hire someone to draw than it is to hire someone who can genuinely get most of the authentic in-game imagery. Yeah, that's true. I mean, listen, I learned with you when you were helping me with my thumbnail how freaking hard that is, and I hate it. That was my least favorite part of making that video, and I'm still not even done making it. But, like, God, I hated doing that. I hated it. I was like, oh, this sucks. The skill ceiling for thumbnails can be quite high, and there's not many people who can do that. True, unless you just get someone to draw it. Nah, that's true. But I do think there is something to be said about the drawings that you can't replicate in game, right? I mean, there's a lot of Alfred thumbnails that, like, while you can get the idea across with in-game imagery, you can't get the emotion across with in-game imagery in the same way. You know? I guess outside of using a person's face on the thumbnail. But I mean, on a general scale, I agree with you. I do think it's oversaturated. I think everyone does it. It's weird. They're almost like comic panels for a video. Yeah, it's weird almost. It's almost like the standard, like for instance, our thumbnails, PM7 thumbnails, have become more unique for the fact that they aren't hand drawn. Like, they stand out from everything else because they aren't hand-drawn, which is interesting, because what made hand-drawn thumbnails so interesting was that they were unique when they first came out, because they weren't, like, no one was doing them, or no one wanted to pay an artist for a thumbnail, right? It's very easy for many artists to replicate. Yeah, that's true. It definitely is. I mean, you can replicate someone's style pretty quickly, as long as you learn, as long as you study enough of their stuff, I feel like. Same with, like, editing style. Like, it's not that hard to emulate, well, I say not that hard. If you look at enough videos, it can become pretty easy to emulate someone's editing style. Like, I feel like one of the reasons that I was able to do Play More so well is because I've watched so much PM7 content, whether it be fully edited videos or like when Tyler uploads like his bits of editing, and I would watch it and like study it, and that's how I was able to do Play More so quickly and like learn it so quickly, was because I studied how he edited and I was able to replicate that somewhat. That's what I've liked about it. Makes our content stand out, as we are the only ones who can maximize in-game visuals. Yeah, and that's so interesting that it's like that's what we're doing, you know? Like, it's just so interesting to me that that's become like our meta, if that makes sense. Our meta is using in-game imagery because so many people have used hand-drawn stuff that it's like it's just a dime a dozen now. Like, everyone does it. It's just interesting to me. But yeah, I agree with you. I do think editing styles, I think any kind of artistic style can be replicated if you study it enough. If you have the basic skills of editing or of if you have the basic skills of editing or drawing and stuff like that, you can learn someone's style pretty quickly. You're right, though, in that one done right, illustrated thumbnails definitely have a lot of potential of showing emotions, but they're so much easier to copy. Yeah, exactly. Which is so funny, right? I mean, like, the funny thing about... okay, this is going to sound really rude, so hopefully it doesn't come off rude. But the interesting thing about the difference between replicating our thumbnails and replicating, like, an Alpharad thumbnail is really, from a YouTuber standpoint, it's money, right? If you have enough money to pay someone to replicate the thumbnail, you can do it. You can find an artist to replicate the thumbnail. But legitimately, to replicate what we do, it's skill, right? Like, it's skill and knowledge. I guess with enough money, you could probably find someone who also knows how to do it, but like finding someone specifically with your skill set is harder than finding someone who can hand draw a thumbnail, which is interesting because you would think that like the hand drawn scene thumbnails are more important. The other thing too, though, is, and I don't pay attention to enough YouTubers to know if this is true or not. So maybe if I'm speaking out of line, then let me know. I think the other thing that makes our style so interesting is it's a lot easier to A/B test, because if you want to A/B test with a hand-drawn thumbnail, you have to if you want to A/B test with a hand-drawn thumbnail, you have to tell that artist to make two completely separate scenes and hand draw them. Otherwise, one thumbnail is going to look completely different than the other kind of thumbnail. And you have to really bank on that one thumbnail doing really well, because to test it, you're going to have to pay that artist another however much money to hand draw a brand new scene. I mean, I guess these YouTubers have a lot of faith in their vision for a thumbnail whenever they tell their artists what to do. But it's like you have to really know that what you're making is a banger, because they have to. You really have to know that what you're making is a banger, because to A/B test it would cost too much money, or would not cost too much money, but it would take a lot of time to get a B thumbnail if it's hand drawn. A lot of artists, at least in the Pokemon community, charge peanuts for their work, and most people just want the cheap and easy option. Yeah, but I mean I get it. I mean, when you want to get into the business, you have to charge cheap to start, right? Unfortunately. Especially because most of the Poketubers don't want to pay a lot of money, or don't have a lot of money to spend. They can't pay a Guy Rodwell. Now I could. But they? No. It's a lot easier. Plus, it's also easier on you as a... Well, I guess we're all contractors, technically. Doing contractor work is pretty easy. You just say, hey, I need a sub now. They say, okay, smile. And then you hope as an artist that they become a consistent client for you if they like your work. I really hope we can find a frickin' shiny Delmise today. I really hope so. I'm gonna be sad if we can't find a shiny Delmise. I'm gonna start crying. Like, I will bawl on the floor. I really don't want to hunt this thing tomorrow, I'm being honest. I mean, I'm not going to regardless because I'm going to be trading my shiny Pokemon, but I don't want to have to come back next week and hunt this. I want to move on to Kanto already. Let Alola be done. We've been hunting Alola forever. Plus, as I've been hunting Mew this whole time, I want to just be saying I'm working on my Kanto living decks, but these 3 Pokemon have just been holding me back. Delmise, Drampa, and Turtonator. There's the 3 Pokemon that have been holding me back from working on my other decks. Anyways, I just thought that stuff was interesting about the... I just think it's becoming interesting that the illustrated hand-drawn thumbnails that... And this is just YouTube in general, right? You know, like some... You know, whether it be thumbnails or types of styles of content, like, things get overdone and run into the ground. But it's interesting that a thumbnail style, like a hand-drawn, very specific to your video thumbnail style, is becoming overdone. Because the point of it is to be unique, specifically just to you. Like, it's hand-drawn of your person, like you as a character, or, you know, whatever. That's what interests me about Nintendo's hand-drawn thumbnails, is like, while a lot of people, when they make hand-drawn thumbnails, they either don't keep a person on they either don't put a person on the thumbnail, or they make their person, like, you know, it would be me, but in cartoonish. Nintendo just puts Ash Ketchum on all his thumbnails, which is so interesting to me. I mean, I guess it works sometimes, but like, that was always interesting to me, that you would use Ash Ketchum as the person on your thumbnails. It's like, oh, Ash Ketchum is doing this challenge. It's an interesting choice. Because like when I see Patter's hand-drawn thumbnails, generally his are just I don't even think he's on the thumbnails. Like, him as a person is on the thumbnails. I'd have to look though. I'd have to pull up there. I'd have to pull it up. Hello, dumb mice. Doom 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 doom. No, Clobbopus, go away. God dang it. It's the most annoying little Pokemon. It just won't leave me alone. Leave me alone, Clobbopus. Go away. I don't care about you. Unless you're shiny, you need to go away. I can't deal with you right now. I just can't. I'm too busy working on other stuff, alright? I have a shiny Dumblice of mine, you're getting in my way. Do 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 do. Excuse me. A little gross today. I really gotta figure out what's going on with my heat. I don't know why it's not working. My thermostat says it has low batteries in it, but I also don't know how to change the batteries on my thermostat, and my heat is not coming out. So I don't really know what's happening. I mean, I know it's definitely not my apartment energy because I have energy in my apartment. That's for sure. Like, I have electricity. I don't really know what's going on. If I'm being honest. Hi, Neo. What's up, Jordan? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing, homie? Welcome back. Welcome back. How are you, dog? Just Google the thermostat model and get an instruction manual for it. Yeah. I don't even know what the batteries are on it, though. I was looking at it and I was trying to figure out how to lift lift it up so I could put new batteries in it, and I just couldn't figure it out. So, I mean, the chances are I'll probably put in a work order and they'll be like, you don't know how to change the batteries on a thermostat? I'll be like, all right, listen, I'm struggling. Can you just help me? I'm cold. I'm freezing. Because either the heat is turned down too much and it's just cold, or the thermostat is dead and therefore not telling the heating system to turn on the heat, because I'm cold. Either way, I'm cold, all right? At the end of the day, I'm cold. That's what I'm complaining about. Wait a second. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. Oh, I don't like that. Wait, John changed his profile picture on Discord. It's still a picture of him, but he changed his profile picture on Discord. That's so weird. I'm not used to it. It's been this profile picture forever. That's so strange. When is your birthday again, Neo? It is on Sunday. I'll be doing my birthday stream tomorrow, if that's what you're wondering. If you're wondering about when you'll get shinies, I'll be doing my birthday stream tomorrow. I'll be posting the stream tonight. I'll be posting the stream about when the stream will start tonight, sometime. It'll start tomorrow at some point. I just don't know when yet, because I need to talk to Georgie about when I'm going to be home, because I got to go do some bank stuff in the morning. In the morning. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, Jordan, it'll be tomorrow. And my birthday is technically on Sunday. I don't actually turn 25 until Sunday. My birthday is January 21st of 1999. I am always, outside of the first 20 days of the year, I am always 1 year older than the actual year. So I am right now I am 2,025 years old. That's how old I am. I'm 2,025 years old. I know. Very old. Boomer, as some would say. Whatever you say, Boomer. Whatever you say, Boomer. Okay. Boomer. Do 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 do. Dun, dun, dun. Please, Dalmice, just show up today under odds. Don't do this to me. Don't go over odds. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't. I just can't do it. I need you to be under odds so I can start Kanto next week. Let me start Kanto. Let me be free of this pain. Drampa was double odds, you should not be over odds. Alright? That's just the way it needs to be. Drampa was double odds, you don't need to be over odds. You don't have to be. It's unnecessary. You're trying too hard. You're embarrassing yourself. Stop it. What? That's not a Delmice. That's a Liepard. What just happened? That's not even the right that's not even the right species. There we go. There we go. That's better. Tracksuits and red wine. Movies for two. Boing. Oh, is this one to oatmeal? Oh no. Awesome. No, that's super cool. I love that for me. This Kirby's very cute. Kirby's very cute. Time is there. Come on, meal. Isn't this song like 5 minutes? I'm definitely gonna have to skip this song. I know everyone hates it when I skip the song, but this song is like 5 minutes long. I love 1-2 Oatmeal just as much as the next guy, but this song is so long. It's too much. It's too much. Yeah, it's 5 minutes. We already listened to the song. Oh no, we definitely did. But I'll listen to a different song. Jellicent, go away. I can't be dealing with you right now. Go away, Jellicent. I don't have time. I have a Delmise to find shiny. Get out of my way. God dang it, Quabblepuss, go away. I hate the aggressive Pokemon. They're so annoying. They just see you and they kind of waddle over to you. Get out of my way. Move. I don't have time for you. I got too much hunting to be doing to be dealing with you right now. You gotta get out of the way. Obnoxious. Well, we're definitely grinding these encounters out. We're ahead of schedule. We've done 200 encounters of Mew already in a much shorter amount of time. And 2 hours or an hour and 12 minutes. So we are ahead of schedule. We're cooking. I still don't think I'll hit 5,000 by the end of the week like I wanted to because I was bad yesterday and did not, or bad on Wednesday and did not stream, but I still believe in the Delmise. I still believe it. I still believe it. Nope, go away. That's the Quabblepuss, isn't it? Nope, that's Delmise. Nice. Do 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 do. I think we're ahead of schedule on Delmise encounters too. Go away. I don't even care that Delmise spawns there. Boing. Alright, we're doing well. We're doing well here. Do 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 but do 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 do. God, when this shiny Mew shows up, it's gonna feel so good. I'm gonna pop off so hard. It's only my third ever 1 in 8192 hunt. I have avoided 8192 hunts if I can. Not a fan. Sorry. Hate to be a hater, but I'm not a fan. Do 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 do. Oh, I want to finish this so bad. Please let me finish this Alola Living Dex today. Please, Delmise, be kind to me. You know you want to be nice to me. You know you do. I don't even remember what Delmise's capture rate is. I'll have to double check. Do 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 do. Shiny Mew's so nice too. Ugh. I'm ready for it. I'm gonna keep pushing, but I don't like these kinds of hunts. Unfortunately, these kinds of hunts is all I'm gonna have to do. I mean, at least what we're doing next is a soft reset and not me having to run around a route. And we'll be getting 2 encounters at a time because we'll be doing Ammonite and Kabuto at the same time, which is nice. I don't think I did Kabuto at all. I think I might have tried Kabuto during the 24-hour event, but I don't remember. I mean, how nice would it be to just complete my Kanto Living Dex? Tell everyone who was part of that Kanto event, I did it myself. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I found every single shiny Kanto Pokemon. You like that? Huh? You impressed? What can I say? What can I say? Bow, wow, wow. Ah! Going over here. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. Nope. That's a Bergmite. Hello, Jellicent. Excuse me, Jellicent. Someone did leave a comment, by the way, that apparently red algae is a thing. I don't remember who it was. I would shout them out if I had the comment up for me, but I don't have it up. But someone said that red algae actually is a thing. Because I asked on stream when I was first hunting Delmise, is red algae a thing? Because they based a lot of the Scarlet or Sun and Moon shinies on things that actually exist. And someone told me that red algae actually does exist. Though I don't see it. I think I liked it. Yeah, it was Calibrating Entropy was their name. So shout out to them for leaving the comment and telling me. They said, missed the stream, but can confirm that red algae does exist. In fact, in spite of the color, nori is actually a kind of red algae, and there are species of red algae called coralline algae that are most important in building coral reefs. I was like, bro, I just got an aquatic like life lesson. Sick. I appreciate that stuff, man. Calibrating Entropy, if you're listening to this VOD at some point, thank you for the comment. I appreciate it so much. I love learning about that kind of stuff. It's awesome. So thank you so much for the comment. Appreciate it a lot. Do 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 do. Delmise can... I'll leave that Delmise. It was probably the shiny Delmise, but you know what? What am I supposed to do? I'm not going all the way back down there to get it. Should have spawned quicker. Last time I did a overworld encounter hunt, it took me like 2200, and it was for Slowpoke Galarian form. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. In fact, I'm still hoping that Delmise shows up under odds because my last hunt like this was over odds, and my last Masuda at the time was also over odds. In fact, it was double odds, so it's like, you want to be nice to me, right, Delmise? If you're going to go over odds at this point, I mean, that makes sense because you're pretty close to being over odds. But double odds? No, you couldn't. You couldn't do that to me. You wouldn't go double odds on me. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't. You would never. Not you, Delmise. You're too good for that, right? There. Boom. Oh. No thanks, Mew. Bye. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. I probably won't clean up my computer and get it ready for porting over until probably until tomorrow. Until after stream tomorrow. Because I don't want to have to reset up OBS to like recognize where all the files are that it pulls from. So it's gonna have a hard time with that. It's gonna be like, excuse me. Well, I guess if I just copy them over, I don't have to actually take them off the hard drive. I could just copy them over, which would work. Yo, what's up, Burb? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? You here to give me the shiny Mew look that you always try to speak into existence? I'm here to hear it. Speak your truth. I'd love some shiny Delmise luck though, because I'm really done with this shiny Delmise. I want him to show up, so I'd really appreciate some shiny Delmise luck if you got it. Shiny Mew today for sure, for sure. All right. Well, I'm gonna choose to believe it today. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Yes, that's totally happening today. However, I'd also love some Delmise luck. Okay, I can split the luck today. Half Delmise, half Mew. All right, perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because I want this Alola Living Dex to be done, and this is the last thing I need, and I really want it under odds, and it's not being very kind to me right now. It's not under odds just yet. There's still time. There's still, like, 200 encounters worth of time, but, like, I'm like, can you pick it up a little bit? Like, I'm not trying to be rude to the Delmise. I'm willing to wait. However, I'm also becoming a little bit antsy because I want to get Kanto Living Dex started back up. I want to be done with this whole Alola Living Dex thing, and I need it to show up. My luck's not great right now, though. I went through 5 Sandos yesterday for Archipelago Vivian. Damn. That's crazy. I haven't gotten all the Vivian, and honestly, I don't think I ever will. I don't think I care enough to get all the Vivian, in all honesty. I mean, I could do it, but, like, I don't really want to. Plus, doesn't that require you to get postcards from a bunch of different people across the world? That's a lot of work, man. I don't know. It's a lot of work. I'm just doing it because it's a full Master Living Dex, all shinies, all forms reasonably, so not 63 shiny alchemies, just the ones with actual form changes. Okay, why do people say there's 63 shiny alchemy forms when there's not? There's 7 shiny alchemy forms. Like, I guess, yes, you could get a shiny specific swirl and, like, the sprite in the box shows up differently, but there's really only 7 shiny alchemy forms. Because Pokemon Home considers it to be 63? So, like, even though it visibly doesn't look different, it considers it to be a separate form? Is that what you're saying? It's the same with Minior, apparently? That's stupid. I'm sorry, I think that's dumb. I hate to be a hater, but visibly there's no difference. Like, even if Pokemon Home says, oh, this is a purple Minior that's shiny, it still looks the same as a blue Minior that's shiny. There's no difference. I think that's stupid. I mean, whatever. If people are allowed to hunt what they want to hunt and spend their time how they want to, I'm telling you now, I will not be doing that. I will not be I am working on dex entries alone, and if people think that's, you know, not enough or whatever, I don't care. That's silly. It shows you the swirl, I believe, even though it's always black shiny. Interesting. Yeah, that's not my thing. I get it. Some people want to hunt like that. That's cool. If that's what you want to hunt, if you really want like the master living dex, that's cool. I don't know if I would say a master living dex or a, you know, gender difference living dex, whatever, is better than just a regular living dex, because there's no difference, like, visibly, really. I guess in some genders there are differences, so like, for instance, like the Frillish and the Jellicent, maybe you could say, well, my living dex is more complete. Alright, cool. I still have a Frillish and a Jellicent. Visible difference, so gender unknown, gender form shinies, unknown form shinies, alchemy shinies, only 7. And all of Vivian forms, etc. Yeah. See, I'm not a gender difference guy. I don't care. I always use the Shinx example because Shinx has a gender difference, but it's literally just the tuft of hair on the top of its head is longer. Or the black dot on the butt of Torchic. Like, yeah, man, I just don't care that much. I like shiny hunting. I want one shiny of every dex entry. That's what I want. And then regional forms. That's the only one I consider different. Are regional forms. It's just the inner completion of me that wants to do it, to be honest. I don't judge anyone for doing it differently. Oh, I don't judge anyone for doing it differently either. If you want to do it that way, that's totally cool with me. I'm just not. That's not my thing. You want to do that, homie? Go for it. All the power to you. That is not my vibe. I like shiny hunting. Once I finish my living dex of every dex entry, I think I might be done. I think I had a good 5 years of hunting, and like, peace. See you never. I'll come back every time a new generation comes out, and I gotta figure it out. Game Freak got me pissed, though, with Furfrou. Just found out you can only get the different Furfrou forms from Pogo, and that requires you being in different countries. Can you not transfer different Furfrou forms up in Pokemon Bank? The only way to get Furfrou forms up is through Pokemon Home. It's through Pokemon... If you box a Furfrou form, returns it back. Oh, interesting. Alright, well. GG then. I'm sure they'll fix that at some point, though. I mean, Furfrou isn't even on the Switch at all. Like, it's not in any Switch game, so I'm sure at some point it'll be in a game. I'm hoping that the next game brings in Furfrou. I'm gonna tell you now, I don't think that's gonna happen. Not because it can't, but because if they bring back Furfrou, it might be a regional form. Because if it's a Legends Arceus or a Legends Unova game, they're not gonna bring back Pokemon. Sorry, not Legends Arceus. A Legends Unova or a Legends Johto game, they're not gonna bring back Pokemon from generations after that. So your best bet is whatever Gen 10 comes out. It's the last big form difference that I'm missing is outside unknown. Wait, do you have all the gender differences as well, or are you saying like the big form differences, like things that like visibly look very different? Oh no, like the alchemy. Yeah, okay, got you. Yeah, like the ones that are visibly very different. I just finished Alchemy recently, Vivian, I'm missing 8. Okay. Well, Alchemy you probably were able to finish through the event in Scarlet Violet. I think I got like 5 Milcery from that, so I couldn't get 4 of the Alchemy forms. Not that I care that much, but I can if I want to. Oh, yep, that event was great. Oh, and for Flabébé too, 15 shiny Flabébés in one day. My eyes hurt so bad from the squinting. Yeah. That's another one for me. I'm like, no thanks. That's another one for me. I'm like, nope. Floette, Flabebe. I could have one form. I'll be happy with one form. I don't need more than one. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need more than one. No, thank you. Smile. Whoops. Imagine random shiny Berserker. There were some forms I finished 3 in like one sandwich. Certain spawns had multiple shinies. Even I give my fiance extra because she likes Floridas too. Yeah. Well, honestly, it's not that. I mean, again, those events are stupid. 1 in 200. Sorry, 1 in 200 base shiny odds is dumb. That's crazy. One in 200 base shiny odds is broken. It's like, that is such a simple hunt. Alright, it looks like at this rate we're actually going to hit odds on Delmice today. If we keep this up. If I don't take any breaks and just push through, we're probably going to hit odds on Delmice today, which is awesome. And then it'll make me really sad because it won't show up before odds and I'll be really sad. I'll cry. Only sometimes it feels like that. I remember going 2 days with 3 hours with finding no shinies. The third day is where I grind all 15 from morning to night. Yeah. You just have some days that are crazy and some days that aren't good. And it's just shiny hunting for you. It actually makes me happy that really early on in my shiny hunting career, I don't remember what hunt it was. I don't remember how late into my hunting this was. But I started with a Ditto that I found under odds. I thought it was over odds because of the whole knockout method, but I was under odds. I was complaining a lot. I found it was awesome. My next hunt was Nincada, which went over odds as well. And that was annoying, and I felt like, oh my gosh, this is taking forever. I think it was like 800 eggs, which isn't that much, all things considered. It's just over odds. It's not even double odds. And then a couple hunts later, you know, I got a Ghastly and like really quickly and stuff like that. But I think the best thing that ever happened for me in my shiny hunting career is really early on, I got a Phantump hunt. I went for a Phantump Masuda method hunt. That took me 2,451 or 52 eggs, somewhere in that range. It was literally nearly 5 times odds of a hunt. I was so annoyed. But it taught me that shiny hunting is hard. Like, I think the worst thing that can happen to a shiny hunter who wants to start doing shiny hunting a lot is you get a bunch of under odds hunts in a row. Because as soon as you get that over odds hunt, you want to quit. You're like, well, this is stupid. Like, I'm over odds, how annoying. And then I learned very quickly that you can go over odds and over odds and over odds and over odds in the same hunt. It happens. So when you learn that, when you learn it that quickly, you just learn, okay, well, shiny hunting's difficult. Like, sometimes you're just gonna have a hunt that take an insane amount of time. And then I was able to do my Arceus hunt in 16,000 encounters, or Celebi in 19,000, or Darkrai in 14,000. Like, those hunts were easier to do because I was familiar with really long hunts. I mean, my Arceus hunt was literally 4 times odds, which was followed by a Darkrai hunt in BDSP that was also 3 times odds. Back to back, in the same game. Insane. My longest Masuda method was 2,200 eggs with shiny Charm plus Masuda. I think it was either Chimchar or Fennekin. Yeah, it's crazy. Just unfortunate. I was so happy with the Swish fossils. Besides Arctivish, they were like 80, 140, and 800. All severely under Arctivish odds. Arctivish was 10k. I had 2 that were really under odds and 2 that were really over odds. I had an 11,000, a 14,000, and then I had a 200 and a 500. It was literally opposite sides of the spectrum. It was pretty much, you go really under odds, like you're under 1,000, or you go over 10,000. That's what my luck was with those. I also used a turbo controller though, so it was like a really easy hunt. I didn't really like care. Like that hunt was super easy. Like you're not gonna catch me out here. You're not gonna catch me out here spamming the A button and giving myself arthritis. I don't care that much. Shiny hunts, wow. Nightbot's a huge shiny hunter, huge fan. I love his shiny hunting streams. Yeah, no, I use a turbo controller for those. I cannot be bothered. Some people thought it was a little weird. Oh damn. Damn, Nightbot, that's messed up. Some people don't like the fact of using a turbo controller. They feel like you're not actually shiny hunting it yourself. But in my opinion, as long as you aren't altering the odds through cheating, it doesn't really matter how you do it. At the end of the day, if you're hunting with the same odds as everyone else is hunting, it doesn't matter. You know, I demand you ban them at once. They were rude to me and hurt my feelings. All right, I'll work on it. I'll have to have a conversation with them. When I have my mod meeting with me and Nightbot and we sit down and talk, I'll tell him how poor his actions were. I can't promise you he's going to apologize, though. Nightbot's a pretty stubborn dude, all things considered. Thank you, I appreciate it. It truly shows how based you are as a streamer. Of course, of course. Listen, I'm running a business here, all right? When you're making millions of dollars like I am, you have to run this thing like a tight ship, like a business. All right? We're not playing games here. We're changing lives. But yeah, it's the same way with this Mew hunt that I'm probably gonna get crap for down the line. You know, after whenever I end up posting my videos about how I completed certain live indexes and stuff like that, I'm probably gonna get a lot of crap for my my turbo controller fossils. My turbo controller fossils and my Mew, because my Mew I'm using a macro. I'm using a macro for it. So I press a button on my keyboard, and and it does it for me. But I'm also playing it on hardware, right? Like, I don't want to show it. I've shown it on stream all the time. I'm playing with a Game Boy operator. So it's literally like the cartridge is in something that is making my computer think a Game Boy is connected to my computer, and then I just use my keyboard with a macro to avoid, yes, getting carpal tunnel. Exactly. Thank you for giving me the word. I kind of forgot the word. How dare you not press buttons yourself thousands of times to develop carpal tunnel? I know. I'm sorry. For real, cannot believe my favorite shiny hunter is a fraud. I'm sorry. 1, super humbled to hear that I'm your favorite shiny hunter. 2, I am a fraud. But I don't feel bad. L. How could you? I severely injured my hands to hunt this Pokemon and you didn't? How rude. Alright, little bro. You're one of the other streamers I watch that talk to the audience, so I like the streams a lot more. Man, what streamers are you watching that aren't talking to their audience? That's sad. What's the point of streaming if you're not going to talk to your audience? I understand it gets difficult as someone who also streams, but yeah, listen, I've been streaming since August of 2019. It'll be 5 years in August. If I didn't know how to talk to a chat and stream at the same time, dude, you weren't made to stream then. I mean, I'm sorry. I hate to be a hater, but like, if you can't learn how to talk to a chat and do what you're doing at the same time after 5 years of streaming, you gotta move on. There's gotta be something else you can do. You can find your talents elsewhere. I don't know what to tell you, man. I've trained my brain to multitask. I genuinely don't think it's that hard to talk to chat and shiny hunt at the same time. The hardest time is when I start a new kind of hunt and I have to retrain my brain. I have to retrain my muscle memory. That's when it's the hardest. But other than that, it's not that hard. Do. Do. No, no, you're not attacking. Don't attack this poor anchor. Leave it alone. It's not shiny. You can attack the ones that are shiny. The ones that are not shiny, you need to leave them alone. Let them be. Not that this anchor, or not that this Aegislash could do anything to this anchor anyways. It can't hit ghost type Pokemon. It's literally useless against ghost type Pokemon. Guy, listen, if you want me to develop Carpal Tunnel, by the way, I'll do it for you, alright? If you're like Neo, or if you're like Landon, I think your shiny hunting isn't as legitimate as I would like it to be, please develop Carpal Tunnel. I would immediately do it. If I could inject Carpal Tunnel into my veins for you, I would. I want you to know that. I just want you to know that. I want you to know that and remember that, alright? Don't say I never did anything for you, alright? Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many Delmais do I got to see more before the shiny shows up? Can I music stop? I don't think so. I think this one just has a long credits roll, doesn't it? Music should start again any second now. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Okay, the music might have actually stopped. Yeah, the music actually did stop. Great. Super freaking awesome. Thank you. Do 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 do. Do do. Do 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 do. I'm gonna make you red algae at some point, Delmais. You can't run away forever. You can't. I'm gonna go over odds. So if you want to go over odds, I'm gonna be over odds today, alright? But I need you to show up before then, preferably. I would love that for me. Do 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 do. Nope. And I'll wait for you. Breakfast acquired. Good acquirement, sir. Good acquirement. Burb, I have a question for you. In regards to your shiny living decks that you're working on, What hard hunts do you have left that aren't form related? Because I'm assuming you don't have like, unless you're a way bigger shiny hunter than I'm assuming you don't have like a lot of like the Mew, like these hard hunts that I'm doing, Mew, Jirachi, all those. Do you have all the legendaries? Like where are you at in the whole dex right now? Do you just have form differences left? Like that's all you're missing? I have about 150 non-shinies missing and around 150 shinies. 150 non-shinies missing? How haven't you found them yet? Found what yet? Every single one? Every single shiny? I don't know. I have 150 shinies total. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Cool. Cool. Okay, I was wondering where you were at in the whole dex. Good Ninja, did you expect me to really be done? Them is in Mew and the Anchor? Oh yeah. Well, Mew's gonna take a while. I don't think Mew's gonna show up. My hope is that Mew shows up before the end of February. That's my hope. I just want Mew to show up before the end of February. That's what I want. Yeah, you're a semi-pro shiny hunter. I expect better. You're true. You're right. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I've really been slacking, and I'm sorry about that. I really am. I will be better at some point. No promise as to when, but at some point I'm sure I will be better. I'm sure I'll do better at some point. Just as of right now, I don't know when that some point is. We'll get there though, right? I mean, you believe in me, right? You believe in me to get better. Any hunts from Gen 2 to 7 for mythical events? I do have the BDSP mythical mid hunt. I did Shaman, and I have to hunt a second form for the Sky form. Darkrai and Arceus are next. Next I have to do. Can you put Arceus in its different plate forms in its different plate forms in home? So you have to hunt 18 Arceus? It feels like your RNG skill is just as bad as when we started. Yeah, I mean, good Ninja, this hasn't changed at all. You've been around for many years now. How many years has it been? 3, 4 years? You've been around for a long time. I haven't been any better. I have not gotten any better, no. Dynamax Adventures, I have about 4 to 5 of those shinies. Not a big fan of the raids, so I do them slowly. Yeah, I got you. Soft resets for a 2-type null and 2 poi pole? No, because you can't transfer the items into home. Okay, cool. That's good then. That's good to know. That saves you a lot of pain. Yeah, I've done all of those hunts. I've done every single one of those hunts outside of... I even have 2 shiny Zygarde on accident. I've done all of those hunts outside of, what's it called? Outside of these mythicals. I just need Mew, Deoxys, Jirachi, and Manaphy. And the second part for Deoxys, you have to hunt 4 of them, because you need all the forms as well. Yeah, but the Shaman Sky form sticks, I think. Game Freak needs to stop making weird changes. All for free removes form, but Shaman doesn't. Yeah, that is strange. I don't know why that is. Deoxys is going to be miserable, yeah. Yep. Yeah, it does sound miserable. Good Ninja, how long have you been around, brother? It's been like 4 years, right? Have you been watching my stuff? I mean, I'll be streaming 5 years in. No, wait, you were around during the Rocket League days, so you've been around for like the entire time I've been streaming, right? Since like 2019. Damn, bro's a real one. Bro's an OG. I don't keep track of time, that is true. You are old, so I get that. It becomes hard to keep track of time when you're that old, I get it. Damn it. I gotta head out for a bit. Gonna eat and play Pal World with my fiance. Good luck with the rest of the stream. Take care, y'all. Have a good one, Burb. I'll keep your shiny luck safe, and hopefully it happens something. Since when Too Fast hit you with that fat hose? True, dude. Damn. That's all the way back in... All the way back in 2019. That's a long time. 5 years now. 5 years. Do you realize how much I've changed since I was 20 years old? The next stream to celebrate your victories, good sir? Thank you. I'm sure I will have victories to share. Let's hope. Well, all I can do now is... Oh, whoops. I accidentally clicked that button twice. Nope, don't do it. Dang it, I messed it up. L. What is happening? Where are you going? What is going on here? What just happened? Bro went off to a different dimension. Goodness gracious. He does not know what he is doing. Oh, that's such a big time waste. I can't believe it. It's supposed to be speedrunning shiny hunting right now. And I'm wasting time. I will find this one day, though. Good Ninja, I promise one day I will find the shiny. You will be proud of me. Boing. Dude, I can't believe my baby brother's turning 3 this year. That's crazy. How time flies. 3 years ago now. Damn. That's crazy, bro. 3 years? I'm getting old. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Alright. Can we get 100 encounters in 30 minutes? No, we can get close. That's gonna be hard. Well, 100 encounters in 35 minutes is possible. I think we can possibly get over odds. I think we can. I think we can get over odds on Delmise before the end of this stream. I would love to do that. I would also just love to find the shiny before the end of the stream, but at this point it doesn't feel like that's happening. I'm starting to lose faith. I'm starting to lose hope that we're going to be able to find this Delmise before the end of stream. It hurts. It hurts for me to say that, but I think we might be going over odds. I just have this sinking feeling we might be going over odds. Do 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 do. Sinking feeling, haha, get it? Oh, of course. Yes, like a sinking ship because of an anchor. Good morning, Monster. How you doing, homie? How are you doing, good sir? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I get it, Tee-hee. Dude, I get it too. I made the joke and I didn't get it until Guy brought it up. That's how funny Guy is. That's how good he is at humor. Hey, Guy, if you're around in 30 minutes, we can chat. I'll top in a call and we can chat for a little bit. OMG, you're so funny. Wrong, you're L. Hate to be that guy, but someone's got to say it. Might as well be me. You're, there you go. Good job. Good job, good job. I'm training you. I'm gonna be getting ready in like literally 20-30 minutes. L, sorry, true. Can't spell L with, you can't spell London without L. That is fair. That's fine, guy. I still respect you. You can be here to give me luck that the Delmise will show up, that the anchor will show up. You can give me that luck. I'll believe in it. I'm gonna hold on to it. What a loser. Okay, well that just seems unrightfully mean. Are you okay? In what way, Brady? Like, in what way? I think it depends on... Like, am I okay physically? Yeah, I'm okay. Am I okay mentally? Depends on the day. Today? I don't know. Not too certain. In the way for shiny hunting. Like, yeah, I'm fine. I mean, I'm used to it. So I've probably just like so messed up my brain that I'm used to it. So like, yes, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling just fine. XL is kicking my butt, but I'm gonna wish you good luck. Hey, listen, Heidi, I'm not joking, I spent like 8 hours the other day in Google Sheets. You can ask Guy in chat. I spent 8 hours into Google Sheets working on something. So trust me, I understand your pain. I know Excel and Google Sheets are different, but I understand the whole spreadsheet pain. Trust me, I get you. Guy is my witness. How do you feel about the new Godzilla movie? Haven't seen it, probably won't see it. So, nothing. I have no opinion. Another big monster fight big monster. This is really cool. Not really my style. I don't watch a lot of movies. I'm more of a YouTube or a podcast listener. Oh, big monster, true. Very big monster. Big monster, go grr. Like me? No, it's big. Sorry, little bro. This one's a big monster, not like you. You're a little monster. Little bro. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, I'm just saying. My professor needs it to be in Excel and the graph lines are affecting me and I don't know why. They're asking for a graph in Excel? That is a little silly. A line graph in Excel is weird. It's a weird choice. That's college for you, though. Is this hunt full odds? This one is, this one's not. The odds are right below it. Odds for this game are 1 in 4,096, so this is just shiny charm odds, and then this is full odds, because there is no shiny charm in that game. Do do do. Do do do. Yeah, there's no way to raise the shiny charm or the shiny odds in Emerald. Do you like PM7? Yes, I happen to like PM7 just a little bit. Being that he is my boss, yes, I do like him. I think it would be unwise for me to say I don't like him, being that he pays my bills. So, I love PM7. He's my favorite. It's not like he is one of PM7's editors. Yeah, no. I definitely don't work for the man. I definitely don't talk to the man on a consistent basis. Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. I'll say it. PM7 or John is one of my favorite guys. I'll tell you. Top 10 guys just in general. Guy Rodwell being number 1, but PM7 definitely top 10. 100%. 100%. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, no, don't worry. I'm covering all my bases. Let me get my full sentence out, and then you can judge. I know what I'm saying. I'm keeping track. I got you. I got you. It's all up here. Yeah, Brady, are you sad that Matt Pat retired? I mean, no, I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he gets to go spend... Excuse me. Oh, my lord. I don't know what just happened. I'm sad that, I'm sad he's not going to be on Game Theory anymore, but I'm happy that he gets to go spend time with his kids. That dude's been working on his YouTube channel for 13 years, and he deserves a break. He's made all the money he'll ever need. He wants to go spend time with his kids. He's worked hard enough and deserves that to go spend time with his kids. So while it's sad that he's moving on, it's the best decision he could have made for him and his family, and I'm happy that he's making that decision for himself. That's awesome. I hope that one day, I'll be able to do the same. That one day I will be able to retire and just go spend time with my family. It's my aunt, Neo. Tell me a prediction. Tell you a prediction? I predict that by the end of 2024, I will have under 10 shinies left to find in my living dex. That's my guess. I will have 10 shinies left to find in my living dex by the end of 2024. How are you, Neo? I'm doing fine. How are you doing, Shadow? I love it when people who don't know that I work for John come in and ask, how do you feel? Like, what do you think about PM7? It's like, I like him a lot. I like him a lot. Trust me. $20 if you find a shiny in 6 minutes. Wow. All right, I'll do my best. That's a bold prediction, Cotton. I mean, listen, that means I need to find 107 shinies. Did I say less than 10 or 10 or less? What did I say? Less than 10? I either need to find 106 or 107 shinies before the end of the year, which I think is doable. What are you going to do for content once you're done with shiny hunting? I don't know. Probably just play a lot of games. I've really enjoyed watching video documentaries recently. I might dip my toe in making some video essays on things that I enjoy. I really like video essays, so I might dip my toes in that. I'll probably still make video game content just because it's what you guys want from me and it's what you guys like from me. But I don't know. You know, I don't know. It's hard for me to really think about it because it feels like such an unrealistic thing to finish my living dex. I kind of want this channel to, like, I don't want to leave this channel because I really like this channel, but I also like the idea of this just being my shiny hunting channel. But I also kind of want to keep making content like Pokemon and stuff like that, you know. Plus, this channel will get revived every time if I did leave this channel, it would get revived every time a new game comes out, you know. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard for me to think about. Not as in hard as in, like, it makes me sad. It's just, I haven't had to think about that for such a long time, and now that me completing the living dex is becoming a reality, it's weird to think about, if that makes sense. Power World, bro? Yeah, you know what? We'll see how Power World is in a year, and then maybe we'll have a conversation about it. If Power World is still super big and everyone's hype on Power World in a year, then we'll talk. For now, I'm not going to stress over it. Pokemon, but you shoot them. True. Pokemon, but with guns. Can't wait for that video to come out from Alpha Red. Power World will go the way of Temtem outside of Meme Lord streams. Yeah, it's definitely going to happen. What do you think the new Pokemon game is going to be about? Either Legends, either a Unova remake, Legends Unova, or Legends Johto. I don't think we're going to get a new Let's Go game. I think Let's Go is pretty much dead. So it's either going to be a Unova remake, a Pokemon Legends Unova, or Pokemon Legends Johto. One of those two. One of those three. Sorry, that's three options. One of those three. I'm also hoping for a virtual console of Game Boy Advance games on, bye. Alright, bye. Oh, man. I love children on the internet. They're just so great. They're so funny. They're so funny. Oh, man. What about my $20? It hasn't been 6 minutes yet. What if I find a shiny? It hasn't been 6 minutes yet. You're gonna owe me 20 bucks. Oh, man. Oh, I love it. It's so funny. They just say things, you know? They just say stuff. Children just say stuff on the internet. They just go off. They just say things. I'm gonna pull a monster real quick. Uh-oh, here comes the Valorant talk. Here it comes. Bum, bum, bum. Sir Valorant Coach, I have a 30% headshot rate and a 1.1 KD. I'm stuck in bronze. What am I doing wrong? Probably your game sense. 30%. You also have to remember your 30% headshot rate is against bronzes. I can't really tell you what you're doing wrong if I don't know your gameplay. Chances are, what agents do you main, Monster? What agents do you play? Because that'll give me a little bit of insight on what you might be doing wrong. Sage? You only play Sage? Like, that's it? Battle Sage. Okay, so that's probably telling me all I need to know. If you say hashtag Battle Sage, then chances are you probably are running it down as a Sage, killing bronzes, which is not that hard to do, but you can't actually get out of bronze because the moment people realize what you're doing, they kill you and stop you. Hi, brother. What's up, sister? How you doing? How are you doing, sis Start? What's up? Like, as a Sage, you need to play defensively. Your whole job is to slow down people, not run it down. I go insta-lock Reina now? I mean, sure. Go ahead. At least then your gameplay will make more sense with the character they're using. I'm good. How are you doing this fine Friday morning? I'm doing just fine. About to, you know, got 20 minutes left in stream, hoping to find a shiny before the end of it. But, you know, I'm not feeling it right now. I'm feeling a little bit sad. How's the volleyball tournament? No. That's next Saturday. She's skipping my birthday next Saturday. It's not this Saturday. She's skipping my birthday next Saturday to go to this volleyball tournament. Goodbye, Sir Valorant Coach. All right, go become silver now. I believe in you. I'm horrible with dates. Sorry, it's okay. Oh, shut up and cry? That's not what I'm going to say to you when I miss your birthday party. When I plan a PM7 event on your birthday, that's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say when I miss your birthday. I'm going to say go shut up and cry. That's exactly what I'm going to say to you. I'm not going to feel bad at all. I hope you know that. No, please don't. Oh, I will. I will. I'm going to do it. I won't feel guilty at all. You know what? When I go to Royale's birthday party, that's where I'll celebrate your birthday. I'm going to go, but I love you, brother. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Horrible. Just absolutely atrocious behavior. Hey, you should be happy she actually wants you around at that age, lol. True. But I'm not. Because at the end of the day, she missed my birthday party. You have to understand, Shadow, this is not about the reality, this is about the principle. This is about the principle of it all. It's not about the reality of it. It's the principle of this is it's messed up. That's the problem. I'm trying to teach a lesson here. True, I forgot you were Banks' age. Yeah, true. I'm 6 years old. That's right. That's right. I'm the oldest looking 6-year-old to ever exist. It's almost impressive. Alright, I'm gonna go 2 odds today. That's the plan. We're gonna hit 1365, and then we're gonna call it a day. I'm gonna push it to hopefully get there. I think I'm gonna have to go a little bit over my time, but that's fine. I'll get over it. Or we'll just find the shiny and I won't have to worry about this, right, Delmise? You got 20 minutes, bro. Do 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 do. Oh, that way, please. Hello, Delmise. Delmise, why do you have to go over odds like this? Why do you have to do this to me? This just feels unfair. This just feels silly at this point. Like, it feels like you're just trying to hurt my feelings. I'm not saying you're doing it on purpose, but it definitely doesn't feel good, alright? Like, I just had Drampa go double odds at me, and now you feel the need to one-up him? Say, oh, I'm gonna go over odds too. Silly. You still have 44 more before odds don't jinx it? True. True, you never know. Go away, Jellicent. I don't care. There's still a chance. There's still a slight slimmer of a chance. What? What in the... Hello? What's happening? What's going on? What just happened? I don't know why that happened. That was weird. Do 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 do. Listen, if John can finish finding every shiny starter in a week, I can do this by the end of the stream. To be fair, last time I thought we weren't gonna find shiny Drampa in the last batch of eggs, and then we found it in the first egg of the last batch. So maybe it's possible. Maybe these shinies just like cutting it close, you know? They're like, hey, we're gonna get close. We're not gonna actually do it, or we're not gonna like not do it. We're just gonna get really close to the end, you know? We're just keeping you on your toes. That's what they're saying. Just keeping you on your toes, Neo. That's all. Alright, listen to this song. Skip! That's a skipper. Go away, Jellicent. Hey, Nessie. What's up, Mr. J Pine? How you doing, homie? Welcome back to the stream, home dog. What's up? What's good in the hood? Do 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 do. Are you being him today? Sure. I'm gonna say yes, even though that might not be true. I'm trying to be him. I'm attempting, you know. I'm attempting to be him is the best way I can put it. Good, got that him mindset? Right. That's exactly what I meant. I'm attempting to, and I'm gonna do my best. That's the goal. That's the goal here. I just, you know, we want this Dumb to show up under odds. That's all we really want. Him from Powerpuff Girls? Yeah, that's, yeah. Mm-hmm. For sure. For sure. Listen, I just really want this Delmise. That's all I want. I want to finish my Alola Living Dex. I want my Delmise. That's all I really want. Is that so much to ask for? Hmm? Is that so much to ask for? I don't think so. It'll be on odds? That's never happened to me. So that would be really cool if it did. I would take it being on odds. I've literally never found a shiny directly on the odds. So that would be really sick. Banana. Wow. Leet! We couldn't find it on Leet either, unfortunately. No Leet. No Leet shiny. How sad. I'm just gonna keep hopping back and forth between these Delmise. One of them's got to shine at some point, right? Right? Hmm? Ba-da. All right, 25 more. Come on, Delmise. I believe in you. You can do this, okay? You understand me? Everyone in chat here believes you're gonna shine before odds, or on odds. We believe you, okay? I already listened to this song. Why are you so bad at shuffling, YouTube? It's not that hard. Just pick a song, put it in a random order, don't play the same song until the last one's played. It's not that hard. Goodness gracious. Mad? I am a little frustrated, okay? I'm a little angry. I'm a little mad, alright? Didn't mean to send that law, it's fine. It's fine. You definitely didn't trigger me, alright? It's fine. Bergmite. There you are. Hey, we got 350 encounters done of Muted. That's pretty good. Actually, it's a Pokemon with 3 types. Is that so? It'll go triple odds, sadly. Oh, because of Steelworker? Does Steelworker make it a Steel type as well? Is that how that works? Do 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 do. I didn't know if Steelworker also made it function as a Steel type. I thought I just gave it stab on Steel type moves. Gives it Steel stab. Yeah, but it doesn't actually like. It doesn't take. It doesn't have Steel type, actually. But then again, what would Steel type even change? I guess the only thing is that Steel, if it was given Steel type, it would the only thing that would change is its ground immunity would or its ground resistance would turn to a neutral damage. Well then technically, hold on. Now with terrestrialization, every Pokemon has 3 types, or at least every Pokemon in that game has 3 types, right? Is that wrong? Sounds about right. Because now they can have up to 3 stabs. The difference is defensively, there's only 1 type. Okay, that's true. Would it benefit at all from having 1 type? Or from having steel type? I don't think so. I think Dhelmise would just suffer from having steel type. Because it would make it quad, it'd be 4 times weak to fire, which is horrible. I guess it would lose its poison. It would lose its poison weakness. Though, does a ghost resist poison? I don't know. It would gain a poison immunity. Like, would that be good for it defensively? I don't even think adding steel would be good for it defensively. Because it's still weak to ghost and dark, because steel doesn't resist those anymore. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. It's an interesting thought experiment. Alright. 12 more encounters of Dhelmise. Only 12 more. And that's all I got left. This is feeling grim, guys. As this scary music plays in the background, this is feeling grim. Gwim Weepo. I'm getting a little bit worried. A little bit spooky scared. Hitting 4,600 though on Mew is awesome. That's really good. Means we'll be really close to hitting 5,000 by the end of the week. By the end of tomorrow, we'll be really close to hitting 5,000. Okay. Nope. Dang it! Go away, Thievul. I don't want you. We don't want you here. I'm just looking for Dhelmise, that's all I want. Or Clavipus, maybe, but like I'm not really looking for it. I want that thing later. Go this way. Excuse me. That's a Marini. God dang it. Go away, Marini. I don't need you right now. Del mid, that's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying for a while. Del mid. So true. Thank you for that, J-Pine. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Man, Thievul is so forgettable. True. I like Nickit, but Thievul is like... I don't know about Thievul, man. Nickit, sure. Thievul, You know what I'm saying? Do you have any idea as to what I am saying? Alright, we're gonna get to 4605 on this Mew. We'll do 4 more encounters for it. As we only have 5 left of Dhelmise. Dhelmise, you're stressing me out here, buddy. Good morning, Neo. Good morning, Diorio. Unfortunately, I will be leaving pretty soon. I must head off soon to go do some Friday work, but unfortunately, you haven't missed much. And by unfortunately, I mean not because I want you to miss a lot, but because nothing's happened, and that's just sad, you know? It's not like I don't want you to be here for it. It's just, unfortunately, you haven't missed a lot. Alright, this is the last Mew, and then we have one last Delmice. And if not, we'll be back tomorrow, but I won't be hunting Delmice tomorrow. I'll be giving away shinies tomorrow for my birthday! My Bork Day! No shiny Mew today, unfortunately. And last Delmice? Ugh. We're going over odds. 2 hunts in a row over odds, gamers. That's a 1 in 9 chance. Sad moment. Very sad moment, indeed. It hurts. It really does. I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry for my performance, guys. I really am. I thought I was better than this. Apparently, I am not. I'm gonna save again just in case. I feel embarrassed. I really do. But, as a reminder, tomorrow I will be streaming. I don't know what time it is yet, so I will post a stream before the end of tonight so you guys know what time I'm streaming. But I'll be giving away shiny Pokemon tomorrow. All of the extra shinies I have in my, all those extra shinies that I have duplicates of, I'll be giving away tomorrow for my birthday. As my birthday stream as I do every year. This will be my 3rd year doing it, so be sure to come hang out tomorrow if you'd like to receive a shiny Pokemon for yourself. Ooh. I don't want shinies, I want Delmice. Well, I have a shiny Delmice that I'll be giving away because it's, you know, it's not... It's not going into the... It's not going into Living Dex, so... Happy early birthday, Neo. If I don't make it, thank you guys. I appreciate that. I will see you all tomorrow for a shiny stream. I am looking forward to it, man. I think it'll be fun. I like giving away shinies to people. Go rent a car? Nah, I'm good. I own a car. I don't need to rent it, you know what I'm saying? Don't want to flex how rich I am, but why rent a car when you own a car? Alright, guys. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Enjoy yourself, and I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to go make the thumbnail and everything. Again, I'll post a stream before the end of the night so you guys know what time I'm streaming tomorrow. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. See you all tomorrow for my birthday, where I will, maybe find shiny Mew? Probably not. I don't know. We'll figure it out tomorrow. I don't know. Whatever, man. Bye, guys. Bye!